Hi guys, it's Mac Million within the Dark Room with Mac Photos. Thanks for stopping by and joining me for today's episode, where today I'm going to share with you an image and we're going to take a look at some of the behind the scenes and how the image was created. On this particular image, I'm shooting directly into the sun. So I'm going to share with you some of the challenges you might face and the workarounds. So let's hop on over to the other side and take a look. Hi guys, so the image on the screen is the image we're going to be taking a look at today, and we're going to go behind the scenes for kind of a brief video tutorial of what actually went into creating this image. I thought of this image. I've had several outreaches, emails, and comments regarding a review I did on the Godox Wixtro AD600 strobe. So we'll be discussing a little about that strobe and the modifier in which I use with that strobe. And number two, some of the challenges that go into capturing a shot like this. You'll notice the sun directly in the background, directly behind the subject here. So there are some challenges when capturing a shot like this. So as we roll through the video footage here, much thanks to our model for the day, Beauty Joy Lorenz. Much appreciation to Derek Dottie of Splashdown Photography for being a lighting assistant on this particular morning. You'll notice Derek holding a beauty dish. Now that is a MOLA Demi beauty dish that is mounted to the Godox Wixtro AD600. My power settings on the strobe for this morning, if I remember correctly, I was about at 1/8 power. The reason I really love the MOLA beauty dishes is that they are very efficient at collecting light and directing light. You'll notice that I do have a diffusion sock on the beauty dish. Now, my camera settings, I'm at ISO 200, a shutter speed of 1/60th, and my aperture is at f14, and I have a 3-stop ND filter on the lens. Now, I know I've had quite a few questions regarding high-speed sync. My choice, my option is to go with an ND filter. That way I'm not limited to the number of shots that I would be able to capture, because all strobes, if you're using them in high-speed sync, will go into a fail-safe mode after about 50, 60 shots or so. And I just can't afford to have downtime when shooting, waiting on the strobe. So I do opt to shoot with ND filters. Now, as we move along here, again, the subject is in the surf here. I have the sun directly in the background. Now, what's going through my mind, or what am I visualizing with this shot? To begin with, I actually, although it can be kind of challenging when you're learning to do this, I actually like or enjoy doing this. Actually having the sun to kind of play a role in the composition of my photos, particularly when I'm doing sunrise shoots. So we actually had the sun kind of cresting over the model. Now the challenge with this, you are shooting directly into the sun. Now keep in mind, I do have an ND filter on the camera, which kind of acts as sunglasses or a shade for the lens as we're shooting. Some of the things you have to be cautious about here is going to be lens flare. If you're having an issue with lens flare, it might help if you have an assistant or someone that could hold something black or shaded over the lens. The biggest challenge you're going to have with capturing a shot like this is going to be being able to focus on your subject. You have this bright sun in the background. Your subject is going to be dark or shaded. Your camera is going to struggle as far as being able to find an area of contrast where you can lock onto focus with. What helps with this is if you do have a strobe that has a modeling lamp on it where you can provide some light on your subject. If that is not working, if you're not able to accumulate enough light to lock on focus, even a flashlight, if you have someone who can assist with holding a flashlight, just enough light to be able to lock on focus. Now, the thing that I do most in these scenarios is that I will switch my camera over to focusing manually and manually focus. So in wrapping up, I wanted to share the before and after with you. The image on the left is the image that was shot or captured in camera. It is the raw file, the untouched image, and the image on the right is after some post-processing. Very little post-processing went into this image. In Photoshop, I applied a curves layer to bring a little brightness to the subject's face. Of course, doing some cleanup with the eyes to add a little pop of brightness to the eyes there, as well as applying my usual skin softening or skin retouch filter just to smooth out the transitions of the skin. And the overall image received just a touch, just a bump on the highlight end of the levels layer. Other than that, that really is all that went into the post-processing of this image. Again, just to show that a great image is captured or created in camera and is never created in post. I hope this has been beneficial, and I look forward to bringing to you more behind the scenes and how the image was created. Well, until the next time, get out there, get shooting, and remember, make every shot count.